Zile Food and Food Industry Cluster. The country economies improved in the early 2000s, with liquidity abundance had to return to the real production and competition concept due to the 2007 crisis. This caused especially China, with its huge economy and different quality production approach, to bring a new initiative into the competition concept in every field, turn the concept of innovation into a determiner. Another method developed for resisting and competing against the major international companies is to gather small business under a cluster model in order to form a coalition and establish competition and resistance. A new one has been incorporated into the cluster models formed by the collaborations of the small and medium-scale firms that are the backbone of the Turkish economy. The city of Zile, having a 4,000-year history and founded on the trade routes based on its commercial and production traditions, today has initiated a clustering operation for international competitiveness, with its firms joining forces to get into the international markets. This clustering operation has been formed with the Association of Innovative Firms in Zile, producing food and food machinery, under the coordination of Zile Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and within the scope of the URGE project of Ministry of Economy. Zile Food and Food Industry Cluster includes not only the productive firms in the food sector, but also subsidiaries adding value to the sector. In June 2015, the improving industry of the city made its first production under the leadership of Zile Chamber of Trade and Industry. Zile Food and Food Industry Cluster was completed. In November 2015, Development of International Competitiveness of Zile Food and Food Industry Sector project, developed for Ministry of Economy within the scope of Communiqué number 2010/8 on supporting the development of international competitiveness, was accepted, and thus the URGE venture of Zile Chamber of Trade and Industry begun. Most of the firms participated in Zile Food and Food Industry Cluster model are the companies handed down from generation to generation by the local people in the region. Birsan Un, processing the wheat bought from local farmers, Turkey, and when necessary from abroad with high technology machines, in accordance with the hygiene standards and without human touch, is one of the important firms in the cluster. Birsan Un, being one of the leading companies in its sector with its 400-ton daily capacity of processing and without any compromise from the quality, has made quality and standard certifications valid in both national and international arenas. In particular, the company has halal certification and ISO and HACCP quality certificates. With its automated flour production system, all process can be controlled via computers and remotely. In addition, Birsan Un has quality control laboratories where both raw material and final product analyses can be conducted. Another member of the cluster is Doğubak Gıda, offering the most natural, quality, and affordable local legume, dry fruit, and spice products. Having grown into an international business from a small grocery store, Doğubak selects the products bought from local farmers based on their quality. After the products are selected, they are packed and put up for sale. While presenting its products to the customers, Doğubak Gıda makes the best of technological facilities and answers to all kinds of needs with shopping techniques offered as a part of their sales strategy. The rich product range in the Tokat region also allows for the introduction of the local tastes. Özkaleli is a firm succeeded in raising a national and international awareness on one of the local tastes. Özkaleli also exports products to European areas, especially to those heavily populated by Turkish people. Özkaleli with its third-generation-long business approach, manages to combine Zile molasses production, started in 1955, with modern and new technologies. Without any compromise from its naturality, the company makes these products compliant to international standards. Furthermore, white Zile molasses is marketed all around the world, with its A Product of Geographical Indication hologram. The company is also very accomplished at the liquid molasses production. Besides molasses, other prominent products of Özkaleli include tomato paste, rosehip, cranberry, hawthorn pulp, and marmalades and vinegar. Its products also have halal certification, and the company possesses quality certificates such as ISO and HACCP. There is no doubt that the food-based production in Zile also contributed to the introduction of the other subsidiary companies fostered by food sector. Ses Veren Makina, manufacturing PP sack clothing machinery for flower and feed plants, is one of those companies. The company, founded on the eve of 2000s with the belief that the mechanization is the future, manufactures fast and technological machinery by using its electrical, electronics, and computer knowledge. When it was newly founded, the company mostly did automation works. However, afterwards, in line with the market needs, it started to manufacture machinery. Responding to the market demands, its production fields have been improved over time. In this way, Ses Veren has become Turkey's most popular and one and only brand in PP sack clothing machinery manufacture. The company is very active in the international area and usually exports products to North Africa, the Middle East, and some European countries. Another company fostered by the food sector is Zile's Sebat Makina, producing flour and feed bagging scales for flour and feed plants. In plant production scales, bagging scales for all kinds of grain, raw materials, and various seeds. The company, where the members of third generations work together, is one of the leading companies in the sector with its more than half-century business experience, quality, and post-sale service. By constantly following the technological improvements in the work and using systems produced with advanced technology, the company extends its product and service range constantly. The corporate provides services to the top 500 firms of the Turkish sector. You can see the detailed firm and product profiles on the website www.fficluster.com, open for meetings all kinds of needs within food and food industry sector, and get all kinds of information from the customer representatives. Trusting the quality of its products and service, Zile Food and Food Industry Cluster, formed on the basis of 4,000 years of historical production and trade traditions of the Zile region, is looking for customers in international markets to offer its assurance and quality. This film is prepared within the scope of Republic of Turkey Communique on supporting the development of international competitiveness.